Two Lives, One Heart. A young woman trapped between her modest office job and her wild, thrilling life as a dancer finds love with a man who sees beyond her persona, ultimately leading her to choose a new, peaceful life. Lily was a 23-year-old woman who lived an ordinary life, at least on the surface. By day, she worked as a secretary at a small, quiet office. She was the perfect picture of professionalism, quiet, punctual, and always polite. Her colleagues knew her as the dependable one, the one who ran errands and kept everything organized. But none of them knew the hidden part of her life, the side she kept carefully tucked away from prying eyes. Deep down, Lily longed for more. She felt trapped in the monotony of office work, her days consumed by paperwork and routines. Her mind would often wander to thoughts of excitement, adventure, and the kind of freedom that seemed so far out of reach. It wasn't that she disliked her job, it was just that it didn't satisfy something deeper inside of her. She was always yearning for something beyond the quiet confines of her office building, for a life that felt more alive. And so, when night fell and the city grew quiet, Lily became someone else. She would slip out of her work clothes, transform herself with makeup and a costume, and head to a local strip club where she worked as a dancer. The lights were harsh and colorful, the music pulsed through her veins, and the applause from the crowd felt like a rush of validation she couldn't find in her daily life. At the club, Lily wasn't just the quiet secretary, she was a powerful, confident woman, admired and desired by everyone who watched her perform. It was thrilling. But after every night, when the applause faded and the neon lights turned off, a sense of emptiness would settle over her. Lily couldn't deny the allure of the club's world. The attention, the rush, the excitement, it was all so different from her everyday life. But it didn't fulfill her the way she had hoped. The applause, the money, the fleeting compliments from strangers didn't fill the hole inside her. Instead, they left her feeling hollow, reminding her of the double life she was leading. She knew she couldn't keep this up forever. Then one fateful night, everything changed. Adam was different. The moment he walked into the club, Lily noticed him. Most men who came to the club were loud, boisterous, and eager to make their desires known. But Adam wasn't like that. He entered quietly, surveying the room with a thoughtful gaze, his attention not focused solely on the stage but on everything around him. His eyes met hers for a moment, and in that glance, Lily felt something stir inside her. It wasn't lust or admiration but something deeper. When her shift ended, she went to the bar expecting another routine interaction with the usual patrons, but Adam was there, sipping a drink and looking more relaxed than anyone else in the room. He didn't stare at her the way others did. Instead, he simply offered her a smile and, with genuine interest, asked if he could join her. They struck up a conversation, one that felt natural and easy. They spoke about everything: life, dreams, what brought them to the city. Adam wasn't interested in her as a performer. He didn't want to talk about her body or her job. He asked her about herself, about her hopes, her past, the things that made her who she was. For the first time in a long while, Lily felt seen. She wasn't just a dancer or a figure on stage. She was Lily, a person with real thoughts and emotions. And Adam seemed to want to know her. As the conversation flowed, Lily found herself laughing and smiling in a way she hadn't done in years. She realized that he wasn't like anyone she had ever met. There was something about his calmness, his ability to listen without judgment, that made her feel comfortable in a way she never had before. It was as though he had the power to see beyond the walls she had built around herself. In the days that followed, Adam returned to the club several times, but each visit was different from the last. They spent more time talking, and their connection grew stronger with each passing conversation. Adam was never pushy or invasive. He simply wanted to get to know her. It was refreshing. For once, Lily didn't feel like an object to be admired. He felt like a person. They started meeting outside the club. Coffee dates, walks through the park, quiet dinners in small restaurants. The more they spent time together, the more Lily found herself opening up to him. She shared things she hadn't shared with anyone in years. Her loneliness, her doubts, her fear that she might be stuck living a life she didn't want. Adam listened with patience and understanding. He never judged her for the choices she had made, nor did he try to fix her. Instead, he simply accepted her for who she was. For the first time, Lily felt like she was being valued not for what she could offer others, but for who she truly was. It was liberating. She began to see that there was more to life than the thrill of the stage or the temporary satisfaction of being admired. What she really craved was something deeper. A real connection, a lasting love, something stable and true. One evening, after a particularly long shift, Lily sat with Adam in a quiet park near her apartment. The city was still and the noise of the world seemed far away. They spoke softly, and as Lily opened up about her inner turmoil, the conflict she had been carrying for so long spilled out. "I don't know who I am anymore," she confessed, her voice barely above a whisper. "During the day I'm just this quiet, ordinary woman. But when the night comes I become someone else. I live for the excitement, the attention, but it's not real. I feel like I'm playing a role and I don't know if I can keep doing this." Adam looked at her with kindness and understanding, his hand gently reaching for hers. "You don't have to keep doing it, Lily," he said softly. "You deserve more than that. You deserve a life where you can be yourself without pretending." Those words resonated deep within her. Lily had always felt that something was missing, but hearing Adam speak so plainly, so truthfully, made her realize that the life she was leading wasn't fulfilling her. The world of the strip club, with its flashing lights and loud music, had seemed exciting at first, but it no longer held the same appeal. She longed for something more, something real. After that night, Lily's perspective began to shift. The excitement of the club faded in comparison to the calm, genuine connection she had found with Adam. She realized that she didn't need the crowd's attention or the validation of strangers. She wanted love, peace, and a future with someone who truly cared for her. With Adam's support, Lily made the difficult decision to leave her job as a dancer behind. It wasn't an easy choice. She had built that life over the years and it had become a part of who she was. But deep down she knew it was time to let go. She didn't want to live in two separate worlds anymore. She wanted to embrace a life with Adam, one that was real and meaningful. The night Lily walked away from the club for the last time was emotional. There was a sense of relief mixed with a tinge of sadness. She had spent so many years in that world, and while it had given her excitement, it never truly made her happy. Now she was ready for something else, something real. Lily and Adam moved into a quiet apartment together, far from the chaos of the club. Their life was simpler now, but it was also fuller. They spent their days cooking together, taking walks, and enjoying the simple pleasures of life. There was no more applause, no more flashing lights, but there was love. Trust. The kind of peace Lily had always craved but never thought she'd find. In her new life, Lily began to discover who she truly was. Without the weight of her double life, she found that she could finally be herself. She didn't need the thrill of the stage to feel alive. The love she had with Adam was enough. It was more than enough. Together they built a life that was grounded in love, stability, and happiness. It wasn't the life Lily had expected, but it was the one she had always needed. With Adam by her side, Lily finally felt whole. Through him she found herself, and in his arms she found the love that had always eluded her.